Live from London, Ontario, it's the afternoon show with Andre Cormier. On today's show, all the way from Brazil, English Language Institute student Arthur Cavallo. Debuting his latest album, today's musical guest, music industry arts student Sunray Minor. And Andre's very special guest, Fanshawe president Peter Devlin. And because they couldn't find anybody else willing to do his job, direct from the School of Language and Liberal Studies, here's RIC coordinator Andre Cormier.
Jeez. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, what a studious crowd we have here today. My goodness. I hope you all have your faculties about you. Huh? We'll keep the groaners to a minimum, okay? Well, welcome to the first, last, and only episode of the afternoon show. I have so many people to thank and so little time to do it, so let's just move on, shall we? Yeah. In the news, Fanshawe College recently opened its doors to a multi-million-dollar downtown campus building in the old Kingsmill store location. Yes. The building has quickly become the envy of pretty much anybody who's being subjected to walking on unstable plywood ramps along Dundas Street. Yeah. The city's looking to time the completion of its Flex Street construction right around the time the culinary students finish sneaking alcohol into their fake bottles used for mixology class. So Fanshawe College recently went smoke-free on campus. Yep, they did it. Now all we have to do is go fat-free, sugar-free, alcohol-free, and we'll be thrust back into a Puritan age of peace and prosperity. I don't know. Did you know this? That the horticulture program has poinsettias for sale in the Spreet greenhouse. So whether you're into holiday cheer or poisoning cats, you can partake in either activity for as little as $4.42. No? No? Nobody's into the holidays, are they? Okay. So President Devlin recently went skydiving with a group of professional aerial artists, proving once again he's way more badass than you are. Seriously, if you had to pick a sole survivor in a Royal Rumble pay-per-view event that pitted all the provincial colleges up against one another, you'd have to like his chances, wouldn't you? Look, we have a great show for you today. President Devlin is here. Arthur Cavallo, an ELI graduate, is here. And our musical guest today is Sunray Minor, an MIA student. So, because this isn't actually being broadcast and you have no choice, just stick around because I'm going to move straight over to my desk, my chair, and introduce my first guest. So, my first guest really needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. He's a former Green Beret who fought in the Battle of Agincourt against the French in 1435. He's also a... Wait a second. What's that? Oh, okay. I've just been informed by my producer that that was woefully inaccurate. We'll try to do better next time. He's the president of Fanshawe College. Please welcome Peter Devlin.
Hey, Andre. Nice to have you here. Thanks for having me here. I like that. How do you get couches like this?
You know, you just got to know somebody.
I guess you do. I like them.
All right. So can I call you Peter? Is that okay?
I hope so.
Can I call you Pete?
Let's do it.
Can I call you Petey? Okay, we'll stick to Peter. Yeah. So Peter, I wanted to start with Innovation Village. We're all pretty excited about this initiative, and I was wondering if you could give us maybe just an update on where we are in the organization of this important initiative.
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you. So Innovation Village is this concept. It's an important concept that emphasizes teaching and learning at Fanshawe College. It augments the already amazing, creative, innovative learning that happens at the college, takes it some of it out of a traditional classroom. It might be part of a research or an industry partner. And we believe that we can emphasize the skills that are necessary for students, be it creativity, communications, problem solving, and have students collide, collaborate, converge, and create solutions for real life problems, and that's why we call the space that we're trying to make to support the Innovation Village concept the I4C. You got those four C's there?
I've got that, absolutely.
Okay.
So I have a thought. I mean, I know we have scent rules around the college, but you know this little scent package you get in magazines? I think if we gave those out to all the students that enter the physical space, they would have a lot more buy-in. What do you think?
That's a
Think
good
you can do that?
And what would you call that scent?
Well, I mean, Freddie the Falcon? Do you think he could get that done?
Well, I have to say, have you ever been inside Freddie's suit there?
Oh yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
not the best idea.
We
You're
should
right.
work-
Okay,
let's work on
everybody
that.
scratch that.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
We'll work on that.
So we've probably, I hope, all seen footage of you skydiving with the Armed Forces parachute team. Are you trying to make us all look bad, or is that really though? What was that experience like? I mean, it looked fantastic.
It was good fun. So we jumped from 12,000 feet. I can tell you that London and Fanshawe look extraordinary from 12,000 feet. Beautiful sunny afternoon. And I was just pleased to be able to do it to, one, have a bit of fun, relive a little bit of past, that Green Beret thing that you mentioned, as well as promote Fanshawe College and how we are this amazing place, this bold, creative place with amazing students, super faculty and staff.
That's what I've always noticed about you is the sense of pride you take in your ambassadorship for Fanshawe College. What do you hope to achieve in these kinds of showcases where you go out and become part of that air show event on behalf of Fanshawe College? Is it to instill pride in faculty, staff, student? Is it something more than that?
Well, I think it's part of many things. It certainly is the spirit and the pride of being part of Fanshawe, whether you're a student, whether you're faculty, staff. I think it also enhances the brand in the region, in the province, in the country, because this is the best place to go to school in Canada. And I think that little things like that all reinforce that. We also had a huge involvement in the London Air Show from a volunteer point of view, from the use of our space at the hangar. The Norton Wolfe School of Aviation Technology was the base for the snowbirds. So yeah, it was a wonderful weekend, and good to be able to put Fanshawe on display and reinforce the pride that we all have.
Fantastic. So a lot of people don't know this, but Peter and I, we go to coffee every week, right?
We do.
Yeah. So about twice a week, Peter and I will go out and grab a coffee. And so when we're getting coffee every day, Peter and I like to talk about Fanshawe-related things, but life things as well. And in fact, I'm fairly certain we have some footage of the last time we did go out for coffee.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think so. Gina, do you have that footage? Can we roll that? Let's take a look. This is a 1967 Ford Falcon finished in Fanshawe Falcon Red. It was refurbished by over 100 Fanshawe students and has over 2,000 hours of restoration in it. The interior sports Dixie trim embroidery with the Fanshawe Falcon logo on the seat backs. This car has a 5-liter Ford racing engine which produces a massive 340 horsepower. It's the perfect car to tour around my very special guest, the president of Fanshawe College, Peter Devlin.
Hello?
Hi, President Devlin. How are you?
Good. It's Andre. Nice to hear your voice.
Nice to hear yours as well. I was wondering if you had any time today to go for coffee.
The coffee would be great. In fact, it would be Falcon awesome.
Okay, how about the chef's table? I'll come pick you up in about 10 minutes.
I'll see you outside.
Sounds good. See you then.
Bye.
I'm Andre Cormier, and this is Commanders in Cars, Getting Coffee.
So off for a coffee.
Absolutely.
Chef's table.
So, there was really only one car I could pick out for the president today, and it's our own Fanshawe Falcon.
Wow.
Now,
That
thi-
is
this
unbelievable.
This doesn't belong to you, right? This belongs to the college?
It does sadly belong to the college, but maybe.
I still think you should be able to take it out anytime you want, but that's just me.
I think that that's a great idea,
Yeah.
but this is a magnificent vehicle, great color, 5-liter engine, it moves.
It does move.
Let's hop in.
Yeah, let's
Away
do
we
it.
go. All right, we're off. Chef's table, here we come.
Absolutely. So,
So-
how do you take your coffee?
I'm a regular guy, cream
I
and
am
sugar.
too.
How would you? Okay, there
I
you
thought
go.
we were rare breed. I say
Okay.
regular to some Tim Hortons people, and they don't know what I'm talking about. They're just too preoccupied with double doubles.
Well, I was going to say, a regular in the Tim's is double-double now, isn't it?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, well, it just seems to be that way. Everyone's
Right,
after
I
a
know,
double-double.
I know. Well, when I can, I'll go with milk. So when you're not on the road to Toronto or Ottawa, what are you binging on Netflix? You must be binging.
So
This is what we do.
I'd be a news guy. So yeah.
Okay.
So Canadian news for the most part, CBC,
You're on CBC. Okay.
CTV, but yeah, I would do news. I would do news more than anything else. But I got to tell you, so there's a new show on Netflix called Innovation Village.
Oh, is there?
There is, and it's a phenomenal show. It's about how students are changing how they learn, how teachers are adjusting how they teach to create this student that is so well educated and trained and comes out of this college prepared for all the challenges for today and for tomorrow. They are more creative, they're more confident, they present well, they have had learning that has gone beyond their program.
Right.
And it's just, and so I love watching this show called Innovation Village. I recommend it to everyone. Are we ever going to leave the Oxford Street campus here?
Oh, right. The
Coffee.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Okay.
Well, let's get going. If I hit something, you're not gonna make me do any push-ups or anything, right?
Oh, I don't know about that, Andre. I think 50 might be in order.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Just me, or did the chef's table have like the best service?
I could smell the
I
coffee.
love the way they bring the tray out, all the fixing. It's
Yeah, I know.
fantastic.
Sure
All right.
is.
Well, Peter, I really appreciate this. You've been such a great guest and a great sport.
Andre.
You're going to stick around for the other guests, yes?
Absolutely, sure
Okay,
am.
fantastic. Peter Devlin, everyone. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll get ourselves set up for our next guest. Stick around, because there's nowhere else to go. Okay. Welcome back to the show. So our next guest is a student from Brasilia, Brazil, via Vancouver, British Columbia. He's an EAP grad, and he's starting a new program in January. He stopped playing beach volleyball just long enough to be here, so please welcome Arthur Cavallo.
Enjoy.
Well, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So I hear that you spent some time out on the West Coast and that you may well have been there during the Vancouver 2010 Olympics.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Did you get any Olympic fever while you were out there? Did you like any of the particular events that were going on?
You know what? People out there during this kind of event can get very excited. It was one of the best memories that I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the streets full of people.
Streets full of people, crowd, organized crowd, a real party, like the World Cup for us. Yeah.
Coming from a Brazilian and knowing Rio
Yeah.
and the parties down there, I think we'll take
Yeah.
pride in that. If
Yeah,
it impressed
of course.
You. Absolutely.
You should.
Well, I know there's a burning question out there in the audience. Do you have a standard Timmy's order yet?
You mean the double?
Yeah, something like that. Is that what you get?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm here to tell you that that's really the only qualification. If you were
Yeah.
thinking, oh, I don't know, am I Canadian just yet? I'm not sure. It's that right there. You
Ye-
institute a standard order at Tim Hortons, you've made it.
Yes, I've
Okay?
tried. Yeah.
So just take pride in that
Yeah.
for sure.
Thanks.
So you're starting a new program in January. What program is that?
It's internet application and web development.
Wow. So what does that entail? What are you going to be learning?
Actually, developing things for internet applications, everything combined with like the latest news with these programming things and everything like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What drew you to the program? Because I know you're incredibly well-rounded. You're a lawyer. You're a family man.
Sorry?
What brought you to the program? Why did you choose that program?
Actually, it's totally different from what I do in Brazil. In Brazil, I'm a lawyer, but I wanna give a try for something that my other passion that is computing and something like that. So I wanna give a try.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You've inspired me. I'm going to go and enroll in culinary right now. Everyone, I'm out. See you later. That's fantastic. I mean,
Thank
I
you.
see that in my future. I would love to
Yeah.
take advantage of some of the
Yeah.
programs here and just change up what I've been doing. So I'm going to take advantage of having you here to settle a problem that needs solving, and it has to do with the rolling R. Okay.
Okay.
Audience, are you familiar with this? If you were taught French in core French in elementary school, you might have had a madame like myself who was adamant about the rolling R's. Okay, you gotta roll the R's. Now, doing some rudimentary internet research via Google, I found out that there's a discrepancy between the position on the rolling R for a native Portuguese speaker and a Brazilian Portuguese speaker. So, from you, Arthur Cavallo, do Brazilians roll their R's?
Actually, depending of where you're going in Brazil, if you go more to north, they do not roll the R. But if you're going to the south, they can, like more São Paulo or Rio Grande do Sul, they can roll the R, like Porta, Arthur, and something like that.
So there is
So,
no answer.
There
That's
is
what
no
you're telling me.
answer. Yeah.
There's no definitive answer.
But could you roll your R's for us?
Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got me beat. The best I can do is rot.
Yeah,
It's just too forced.
Yeah, I live in Brasilia, so we have all this kind of Portuguese speakers,
Yeah.
like all the different cultures in Brazil. So I think I have learned a little bit, and I can communicate with the rolling R's as well.
Okay, well, you and I, coffee after the show, we're going to have
Okay.
a rolling R off.
Yeah,
Sound good?
yeah, sounds good.
Arthur, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
being
much,
here. I wish
yeah.
you success in your program starting in January. Everyone, Arthur Cavallo.
Thank you.
So, our last guest is here to perform a song from his new album. Please give a warm Fanshawe welcome to Sunray Minor.
It's not out yet. It's coming soon, I hope. But this is a song I dedicate to all of you. It's called The Life of the Party. I'm going to the party to see everyone I know, my friends who come in pairs, and even those who don't. It's been quite a while, about 100 years or so, and I'm not being drastic, but it sure feels like home. And to think every one of us will die someday. I'm just glad we took this night to celebrate our lives array. Found out Kenny had a baby, and he looks just like Charlie Brown. Yeah, Will just lost his job, but I never saw him frown. The twins still have their own opinions. No, they never quite agree on politics or cigarettes. Which one kills more trees? But tonight they put their differences aside to be free. 'Cause Diane made a famous apple pie for us to eat. My vision's getting hazy. I think it's nearing 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess we got too loud. Someone called campus security. Either way, it's getting late, and I best be getting home, because after all we violated, I can't do this all night long. So I kick the neighbor's garden on. And pissed my name into the snow. To think every one of us will die someday. I'm just glad we took this night to celebrate our lives. Hooray.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. I love beautiful melancholy. That's just wonderful.
You
Wonderful.
gotta be kind of sad, happy
Hey,
at the
you know
same
what?
time,
That's what I
right?
like. That mixture works for a lot of bands and a lot of people, so that's great. You must have gotten serious about music pretty young.
Well, yeah, I found out recently. I thought I'd started when I was like 10, but my mom has some videos of me like when I was like 3 or 4 with like a guitar and stuff, but I was never like into it until like Guitar Hero came out.
Oh, yes.
And that was kind of
Massive influence
exactly.
on my generation as well, just to make sure I'm not feeling too old.
You're not
right?
that. Age is just
And
a
so,
number anyway.
MIS going well? You're enjoying the program?
MIA is a good program. For the most part, it's kind of taught me I got to figure out my own system. You know? It's really nice, all the equipment that you can use, but you won't have that outside of the program.
That's
so
right.
it's like,
Yeah.
let's learn.
Absolutely. And do you have any shows coming up that you want to let us know about?
Yeah, Friday night, if you guys want to come to the guest room, it's a house show, $5, and it's just a bunch of acoustic acts, kind of. It's going to be a good time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, would you mind playing us out?
Yeah,
Would be all
I'll
right?
play
Okay,
a good song.
Great. All right, well, that's all the time that we have. I want to thank my guests, Peter Devlin, Arthur Cavallo, and Sunray Minor, and that's all for me. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get exclusive content. Sunray Minor, take it away.
Cool. The song's called The Last Letter to the Romans.
If I told you what it's all about, the truth would disappoint you. The end's not what it seems, my friend. There's nothing out there for you. Even if you want there to, you can do what you wanna do. Just know there's no such thing as second chances. Fall in love, say those words. Just know the time we spent was time well wasted in the end. Now I can see crystal clear. Oh, it's hereditary, my dear. No, there's nothing you can say to make it go away. Life keeps moving, times are changing. Don't fall back or you won't ever see me again. And I'll fade away into the dark and empty space. 'Cause you can do what you wanna do. Just know there's no such thing as second chances. Fall in love, say those words. Just know the time we spent was time well wasted. You can say what you need to say. It's fine. Curse their name and leave the past behind. Say those words, just know there's no such thing as second chances in the end.